I thought the play of both teams, fit very well with the championship game. I thought it was outstanding ebb and flow to the game. We were strong, they were strong. It was good goaltending, both ends of the ice. The compete level in both teams was terrific to watch. It had all the intensity of a championship game that you anticipate in the bus ride up. So we were extremely pleased how well we played, and also the fact that our opponent played so well. It was just an enjoyable game for me to coach. It was, like I said, back and forth. They pulled the goalie, had some good opportunities at the very end there. We had a chance to develop the relationship with Bill Belichick, and he came by our dressing room on Tuesday night, and really was a factor, I thought, in how we prepared for this championship event. He was extremely personable, hit on some issues that was so important and just cover all of athletics. I remember when he started off, he said, "Now guys, I might not know a lot about hockey, but I know a little bit about winning and producing teams that can play for championships." And then he went on to depict some of the characteristics of what he tries to instill in the Patriots. And I thought our players talked almost all the time during the week about what Coach had to say. And I think that really helped us prepare for this game and helped us play to the best of our abilities.
Who precipitated that, Jerry?
I called him. He came 7 years ago to NC. I thought he was outstanding then, and I bumped into him a number of different times. So I made a call. I said, "Bill, can you come over?" And he hustled from us to go right to John Bon Jovi. But he was an impressive guy, and the kids were they were so excited to listen to him.
What finally getting the regular season title means for you?
Yeah, I mean it's quite an honor to win this trophy. You work all year, and week in and week out, you're playing hockey's opponents who it's a very competitive league, and there's a reason we haven't won in the last few years. It's not easy to win. It's a hard trophy to win, and it's just a testament to the guys and how hard they work every day in practice, and it all adds up to tonight.
Joe, your coach mentioned that Bill Belichick came to visit you guys on Tuesday. What did that mean to you to talk to him, and what did you take from that?
Yeah, it was pretty neat when Coach told us that Bill Belichick was going to come in. Obviously, that guy's a winner through and through, and he gave us some good advice on what it takes, and it was good to hear from him because he's been at the top, and he's a good guy.
Coach, Joe, Pat, Chris Kreider's been a big part of this team all year, and obviously playing without him today, you get to mix things up a little bit. How did you guys feel about the response to not having him in the lineup?
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely a great, a huge part of our team. In the locker room and on the ice, definitely be missed. But as a team, I feel like we have to move on, and he's going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks, so we have to learn to play without him. And tonight, lines 1 through 4, all 60. Johnny Muse, I thought we did a great job with adapting to him being out of our lineup and coming away with a win, which is
hockey game, but a difficult one to lose. So I thought we played well. They played well, and we put last night behind us. Obviously, a little bit different. I know I got asked that question last night. It's another day today, and the guys came out and played extremely well. So I was pleased with our effort. Tough goal we gave up at the end of the second period on basically on a line change. I think it was a great goal. The kids scored.
So obviously a lot of dejection from your players. You could see it in a couple of them, what this meant to lose this game. How do you get them back up for next week?
They'll be back up. I mean, obviously, once next week comes, we'll sit down. We'll talk about our first round matchup which is with Vermont. And our goal is now to win the first round. We haven't done it in the last couple of years, so it's going to be important for us to get back to Boston. That's where we want to be, and if we do that, we'll feel a lot better. So we'll just focus on preparation next week in Vermont. But I was pleased with the way that they played tonight. I don't say that too many times when you lose, but I like the way they played. I was proud of the way they played, especially after last night. I mean, we went head to head and had an opportunity to win against a very, very good team. As far as I'm concerned, they're the best that we've seen.
Despite the loss, can playing in a game like this that means a lot and it's so tightly contested help you as you go forward towards the playoffs and get you in that mindset?
No question. And we talked about this weekend being playoff hockey. That's what it's all about. We were playing for a championship. And, you know, we lost it, and, but the way that we played was playoff hockey. So, again, I was pleased.
I mean, just kind of talk about what it means to lose this game the last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, definitely frustrated a little bit. We thought we came out and played pretty well. We just needed to get a couple more bounces there, but it's the way it goes. Kind of, you know, worry about it for the night, and then tomorrow rest up and get back at it Monday. We got a big weekend next weekend.
Does it help get you battle tested for the playoffs when you have to play a game like this the week before everything really does start to count?
Oh yeah, definitely. It was a good thing for us actually. We know that we feel like they're one of the best teams in the country. We feel like we are too, and we feel like we can play with them. Obviously, we just didn't get it done tonight, but we proved ourselves that we can play with them. We just gotta put it all together for 60 minutes.
Phil, let's talk us through that goal. How wide were your eyes when you saw that net open up for you?
Well, I think Paul and Sis had a lot of whacks at it, and I kind of went to the top of the slot a little bit to see if it would bump out, and I kind of want to stick battle, and I just took it on my backhand and tried to get it as high as I could. And I think it might have hit off one of their guys and went in, but that was obviously a huge goal, but you know, we couldn't pull it out in the end.
You guys took 12 shots total last night. You had 9 after the first period and 20-something after 2. Was that maybe part of the idea, just to kind of maybe get pucks on net and take shots even if they're not the best look?
Well, obviously we were not very happy with the way we played last night, and at this point in the season, like Blake said, and like you guys have said, that right now it's about playoff hockey. It's chipping the pucks down low and just throwing it on net and trying to get rebounds and stuff. It's not going to be cute. It's not going to be, you know, picture perfect like maybe like we tried last night or in the past. So I think tonight we proved that we can play that type of hockey, and you know, unfortunately we didn't catch, you know, the bounces at the end, but you know, I think we could take away some positives from this game and look into next weekend.
Phil, how damaging was the goal at the end of the second period? Breakaway in terms of momentum.
Yeah, obviously that was tough. I thought we came out the second and kind of took control of the game, and then you know, us giving a goal up with 10 seconds left, no matter what kind of game it is, or for a championship or just regular season or even preseason, it doesn't really matter. That late in the period is not something that, you know, any team wants to do. So, but I think we battled back in the third, and like we showed, but like I said, it still wasn't enough.
How important was it, or is it for you guys to kind of be in playoff mode this weekend, heading into the actual playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it sets us up for the rest of the season here. I mean, we knew coming in this weekend, that's what it was. From here on out, you gotta win games. To win a championship this weekend, next weekend we gotta play for another championship basically to get to Boston. So we gotta worry about next week now and can't really focus on the past.
It's been a couple of years since you guys made it to Boston. How hungry are you to get through this weekend and get to the TD Garden in a couple of weeks?
I think that was what we talked about. The first thing we talked about at the beginning of this year was obviously, you know, the NCAA tournament is where we want to be, but we've maybe looked past it in the past few years, and that's something that we've had our eyes set on right now for the whole year, and right now it looks like we have to get there. So, I mean, we're obviously more hungrier than I think we've ever been.